So a lot of people have been asking me about marketing. How do I market my channel? I've gotten this question repeatedly. And it's kind of a weird question to answer because I'm still in the process of marketing this channel. I'm still growing my brand. But I wanted to take the example of someone else that I know, Joel Haver. He is someone who grew in this filmmaking movement similar to me, and he actually was behind me in subscribers not just a long time ago. So to see him go from nearly 0 to 1 million subscribers in the course of 1 to 2 years, it was a really interesting thing to view from the side, because I got to see him go from a very small channel to a very large channel. And I wanted to, first of all, pay tribute and say congratulations to Joel for his 1 million subscribers, but I also wanted to break down why Joel Haver works so well on YouTube. How did he get to 1 million subscribers? So the first thing you need to know about Joel Haver and most successful YouTube creators is volume. Volume is extremely important when you're trying to market your work. If you make one masterpiece every year and put it online, the likelihood that it's going to go viral and get 12 million views is very low. I think most of us know this. But what Joel really did, and a lot of other creators have done, is really put a super rocket on their creativity. I mean, Joel at one point was making multiple videos a week in order to gain a bigger audience. When you have 2 to 3 or 4 videos coming out every week, that definitely increases your chances of becoming more successful. And especially with a high quality type of shorts and animation format, that is very hard to remain consistent on, but if you can, you definitely will stand out amongst a crowd of other people. The second thing that Joel Haver did extremely well was making his community feel special. Even before he was at 1,000 subscribers, Joel really knew how to interact and be a part of his community. I'm a testament to this because I didn't know him 2 years ago, but then we became pretty good friends over the internet because of how he interacted with his audience. He treated me not like a fan, but like a friend. And I think so many filmmakers miss out on this when they're creating their initial brand. They're trying to put their work out and make it seem like it's very important and special, but they forget to really interact with their community. If you're not interacting and treating everyone like they're your friend, your personal friend, sub 10,000 subscribers, these are going to be the people that are going to bring you to the next level. And if you don't do that, there's no way you're going to be able to achieve 1 million subscribers, kind of like how Joel did. The third thing is picking a niche and sticking with it. This is honestly the hardest thing for me. But what Joel did really well is that he stuck to one specific niche, which is shorts and animations. He basically for many years got together and made a bunch of shorts in the same style and made a giant amount of volume, as I was saying earlier. And beyond volume, the number one most important thing is being within one niche. If you really have one main thing that is presented as your channel's brand, that's going to be huge for promoting yourself. And so this is one thing I've seen a lot of indie filmmakers, including myself, not always be the best at, is that we don't always know how to niche down and become very specific in how we are creating. And that's my hope for this year for my channel, is to find that niche, find what makes my channel specifically special. And I think that might rely in me doing feature films, which I think is something that everyone enjoys on my channel. And it seems like something that would be very specific to me. So Joel does that extremely well. Knowing how to niche down and be very specific, that is something that is very hard, especially when you're starting out. You don't always know where you want to go with your creativity. Another extremely important thing is finding your community. Joel Haver really wouldn't be anywhere without finding a community of people that really enjoy his work. That's what every creator needs. They need to find who are their tribe, who are their people. And Joel found those people on Reddit. Reddit was the way that he really took his ideas and super rocketed them into 1 million subscribers. So he found his community on our videos, and that's a huge community that was able to take his channel from very small to very big. And I think if you are trying to learn how to market yourself, you need to find your community. It might not be Reddit, it could be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Everyone has a specific niche in place that they can find their community. And if you can find that community, you really stand a good chance of actually being successful as a creator like Joel, because you'll be able to find some place where your content fits. I've always found that the best videos that I do are videos that are targeted at a very specific audience. I've done videos targeted about specific movies or specific pieces of content, and those videos usually tend to do better than videos that are more broad and general, because specific things relate to specific people, and that makes people want to watch and click your videos. And that is something that Joel has done fantastically well, specifically targeting that Reddit community that loves animations and short comedy. And the last thing revolves around drive. Joel Haver had the drive. When things weren't going very successfully for him, he was still putting out 3-4 videos a week, 2 videos a week. He was sticking at it, and that's one thing that I've tried to do and many other creators have tried to do. You can't give up. The only way you lose the horse race of YouTube trying to get successful is if you give up. If you don't ever give up, there's no way for you to ever truly be done with YouTube or to quit YouTube. What's awesome about Joel is that he didn't really have a ton of success for a few years before he really truly gained this 1 million subscribers. And I think the reason is because he was willing to really get nitty-gritty and make good content for 1, 2, or 3 years before anything really successful came from it. And when that happened, it was well deserved, because he was putting out content that people truly wanted to see. They just didn't have it in front of them. And once YouTube recommended all of his stuff, that many years of paying into his channel paid off for him in a very big way. And I'm really excited for Joel to hit 1 million. It's amazing to see a friend, someone I would consider a friend, to actually be this successful. And I'm so excited to see where he'll go. Hopefully, maybe to the moon. Maybe he'll be one of the most subscribed YouTube channels. I really don't know, but I think he has a huge ceiling, and I'm really excited to see how his channel grows from here. And I hope that one day my channel will grow as just as big, and we'll be able to really show you guys what is possible on YouTube. So if you like this content, please consider subscribing and check out some of Joel's videos, check out some of our videos. We've done a couple videos together. I'll link them here, and peace out.